Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday. We got to the week, everybody. Friday, February 9th. February? I don't know why I said February. May 9th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to have you here. My mind is apparently back in time, but it's coming forward, and I'm excited to be here with you tonight, guys. Hope you had a great week. Those numbers keep going up. I love it so much. We were having that conversation before the show. Like, we got like 14,760 some subscribers. GR, what's that number? GR's probably got it better than I do on top of my head. Yeah, there we go.
14,773.
773. Round of applause for that, guys. Thank you. If you're new to Kruse Control, we're here to talk about entertainment news. We're talking about the business from an inside perspective, and we're here to have a great time. And it is Friday, so we might have a few drinks, and that's going to be a hell of a good time, guys. Because joining us back, as always, we might. That guy right here has already got his first, maybe second. Welcome back, the thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Good to be here, bud. And it is number 2, by the way.
Number 2. Okay. All right. GR's hitting it already, guys. How you been, GR? How's your week been? Good?
Hot,
yeah. Are you feeling hot? Ba-dum-boom.
No, I stay in the house with the air conditioning on. You know, it's like, I don't do that hot anymore.
Pepe, he's probably wearing his underwear around the house, pretty much butt-ass naked, isn't he?
Who cares? I don't want to know about that stuff.
GR, is that true?
No, you remember who I live with, Brian. That ain't going to happen.
That's true. You know, Pepe rolls around his nuts out all day because it's hot.
Hey! Slow it down there, buddy. Slow it down.
Well, he's trying to... He's showing off for the girls, Brian. That's what it is.
Yeah. He's got a hot date tonight, Pepe, for the weekend, or what?
I don't know yet. You know, I'm just taking it easy right now. But don't be talking about my nuts.
Okay, we'll leave your nuts alone, Pep Star. Happy to have you here. What's up, Queen?
Hello, Queen. Thank you for joining us.
Happy to have you,
By the way,
Queen.
Brian, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody's mom out there. Love the moms.
Yeah, Pep Star's. Are you a mama's boy, Pep Star?
Absolutely.
Well, we're always happy to have the Pep Star here, guys, of course, too. Pepe, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Any other kind of shout out you have for anybody out there? We're thriving in the hot weather, Doc Sam. Just so hot.
Just happy Mother's Day weekend. It's just a great weekend. Happy Friday, gentlemen. Thank you for having me again. MJ, Ron, Gidry, Thirsty, Daddy, be real.
Happy to have you here, Pep Star. Happy to have you here. Happy Friday, Pep Star. I didn't give you your guys. Happy to have Pepe here, of course, as always, but also always happy to have here our executive producer himself from at 3Gs. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ronald?
Hey guys. Hey, how is everybody?
Good. How you doing, Ronald?
Doing well.
It's so hot. I think everybody's computers are saying no. We can't handle this tonight.
I know. You see, mine's jumping all over the place.
It's like, what is happening? That's that valley heat right there. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. Without those mothers, none of us would be there. Yes, that's very true, Queen. We have to appreciate the mothers out there.
Yes.
How's 3Gs going, Ronald? Is it going well?
3Gs is going well, but I'm a bit busy with TikTok, and it's all good.
You're a TikTok machine.
I have to go in to figure out how to do something, and then they called me afterwards. They said, "Can you do 10 lives for us?" Or 10 spots. I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
While you were there, they're like, "Just get in here. Let's make this happen."
I haven't even been there yet. I was making the time for Monday, and they're like, "Can you do?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely."
I'll make those dreams come true. You got to do some spots with Pep Star here, because Pep, would love to do a spot with you, I think.
I would love that.
Get it on, like Marvin Gaye said.
We would love that. We would love it.
We would definitely love that. What's up, Neri? Welcome to Kruse Control. Always
hey,
happy.
Hey, Queen.
Okay, Queen, always happy to have new people here too. But Ronald, thank you for being here. Any kind of motivation for us moving into this episode tonight?
Let's keep it organic and real.
There we go. Round of applause for that. Welcome back, Ronald. Happy to have you here.
Second that.
Pep Star seconds that. And also, I'm happy to have here. Beam me up, everybody. Mr. Jordan Sal. What's up, Jordan?
It seems like I was on a few days ago.
I know. It seems like you were just here. What was that, Wednesday?
Here. That's a different thing. It was Wednesday. That's a little different for me.
Hump day. It goes by so quick, the week. Hump day! It goes by so quick, man. Happy to have you back. How's your week been? Good?
Thanks, man. It's been good. It's been good. Busy. Chasing the little kid around, and he's getting ready. The school year's almost over, so summer break will be here in no time. Man, you guys must be having a heat wave, but it's just a nice 58 degrees today at my place.
Okay, I'm womp-womping you for that, Jordan. I'm womp-womping you for that. It's so hot here. It's like we're like 90-something.
I'm cold, Brian. I'm cold.
95.
95, and it's 7 o'clock at night. Like, what is happening, Jordan? Pep Star, what are you going to tell Jordan about that? He's bragging about his cool
That one's
weather.
for you, Jordan.
Jordan, I'm coming to visit.
Pep Star, you're not going to get on a plane. Come on, man. I wish you would.
Hey,
I might get on a plane. Jordan, you send me a ticket.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna send Pep Star a ticket, man?
Yeah. It's called Economy Under the Plane.
Slow it down. I only fly first class.
Yeah, Pep Star doesn't do that.
Pockets are a little thin there, buddy.
He doesn't do that. He's a high roller, man. The Pep Star is a high roller. Happy to have you guys.
I think Pepe's SOL.
What? Oh, you think he's shit out of luck?
I think if I drop a deuce on your head, you'll be shit out of luck.
Oh shit. There you go. Pepe's gonna come after you, GR. What do you
It'll
say about
slide
that?
right off.
Oh boy! Oh, fuck, GR. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. Everybody, calm down. It's Friday. Calm down. It's gonna be a fun show tonight. A lot of topics to talk about. A lot going on. I'm sorry, guys. The breaking news has a lot of topics. I'm gonna get trashed later about this. But I love you guys.
No, you're getting trashed right now. I got 2 for you.
Yeah, we're gonna trash you right now. What the fuck is 14?
Hey, I got 2 more.
It's 14.
It was 15.
What is that all about?
We've done 15 before. I figure you guys can do 14, right? We're gonna do a show
I
Wednesday.
think he pads this on purpose. You know, when he's got the girls on, they never have 14, 15. No,
we have 11. We sometimes 10.
10, yeah.
Fucked here.
We didn't have a show Wednesday, so we kind of have a full show. So there's so much news, guys. But guys, doesn't matter what day
I never told
week
you
it
about Peacemaker.
Brian, that sounds like total bullshit.
Hey, Brian, next time, run it by your EP.
Okay, I'll make sure I run it by. Thanks, Dave.
Or the technical director, either one.
How about Dave? Dave wants it too. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for being here.
But Dave lies a lot.
Dave doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. Yes. I guess he does lie, guys. Thank you for... Don't believe Dave. Guys, but you know what? It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Any week, there's always one thing going down on Kruse Control, guys, and that's a lot of breaking news. Come on. I want to talk about is The Conjuring, because The Conjuring Last Rites is officially given a release date September 5th. And they have dropped the first trailer. We will watch that in a little bit. But this is the 9th entry into the Conjuring franchise. And they have the Nun spinoffs. They've been doing these for a while. They got the main cast coming back. Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga coming back. And this is like their last one. They say 100% their last one, their last case. They're going to find out why it's their last case. This is a guilty pleasure for me, guys. I love these movies so much. I watch every one. It's fun. Do I watch them a third or fourth time? Maybe not, but I'm excited to always see what they're going to do next time. So it's coming out September. I will be there to check it out. But it's a long wait. Another Conjuring Queen. What a long freaking wait. But also a long wait for another one of my favorites, The Foundation. Because The Foundation officially is coming out. We got the release for our next season. After it's been 2 years since season 2, guys. 2 years. David S. Goyer's production for Apple TV Plus. Everybody's coming back. Jared Harris coming back. Lee Pace. And guys, I'm excited to see where this goes. July 11th, they're going to start dropping 10 episodes for this new season. The trailer dropped for this too. It's going to go through September 12th. And honestly, if you haven't checked this out, Lee Pace is great. I used to love him when he did The Piecemaker over on Pushing Daisies. What a great series. He's done so many great franchises moving through his career. He's great as the Emperor in this. He plays, variations of the Emperor. If you guys miss this, big sci-fi drama. It's a little confusing at times, but it's worth getting into and actually following, guys. I love The Foundation. And one person that doesn't love Foundation, though, is Pamela Anderson, because she doesn't really wear makeup, guys. We know that. But Pamela Anderson's back in the news because we got the very first still from Naked Gun. That's right. Here we go. We got Pam Anderson looking hot to trot. Ready to get back out there for the new Naked Gun series. Of course, Liam Neeson is taking over the mantle, being our lead in this, because, a spoof comedy kind of along the lines of Naked Gun, or I should say, Lethal Weapon, but not Lethal Weapon because it's a comedy base. I love these original ones with Leslie Nielsen. They were so fantastic. And they had that first teaser came out, Liam Neeson coming back to play Frank Durbin Jr., because, of course, we lost the late, great Leslie Nielsen. I just think he's a great choice for this. And I really want to see this movie. And this is the first they're actually showing of Pam Anderson here. She's playing the female lead in this. And all we really know about her character is that her brother passes away. There's a death for her brother. And then she goes to Liam Neeson's character to actually find out who killed her brother. The teaser's out there. You should check it out. It's definitely worth it. Excited to see it. I love this whole renaissance for Pam Anderson's career. Yeah, Doc Savage, Naked Gun. There's a little teaser out there. They just want it. It's Reboot Nation, man. You know us. Everyone's rebooting everything in Hollywood. That's what we do. And you know what? A lot of times they work. Who plays O.J. Simpson? Logan 5. They actually
Diddy's playing. Okay.
Oh shit! Did he get in there, man? Get in there. He needs to pay for those legal bills. That'd be fun. They actually have like a little moment there where they show a picture of OJ and the person who plays like his son is like, oh no, damn no. It's a great little moment. Probably the best part of the teaser. But I love that Pam Anderson's career is coming back. She's just doing fantastic stuff. Unlike Rachel Zegler with that Snow White, guys, her career is going downhill. And you guys probably didn't see it, but Snow White is coming to streaming officially because most people didn't see it. So if you haven't seen it, Disney Plus, there's no date for that.
Watch it.
I know. Digital platforms, May 13th. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray packages are coming as well for this too. If you're still into physical media, that's dropping on June 24th. And as Jordan said, I don't think a lot of people are still going to watch this. Come on, guys. Anybody give like Rachel Zegler and Snow White a chance?
They're not going to buy it, Brian.
No. You think most people will wait till it comes to Disney Plus?
No.
I don't think. I think if I had nothing to watch, I'd still watch something I've already did before this.
Yeah, I feel like there's no urge, Jordan. There's
I'd
no urge to
rather
watch
take a
this.
good, healthy shit than watch this.
I'd rather have my balls crawl back up.
Oh! How about you, Peppy? What would you rather do, Peppy?
I'd rather not hear all this bull-dinky.
There we go, guys. But I gotta tell you, Rachel Zegler's trying to salvage this and fix her career, but it's not working out that well. And maybe she should just stop trying, because feel like sometimes when you stop trying, you get picked up. Look at that Trying show, guys. That's so many Trying. Trying's coming back on Apple TV Plus, and is this still going? It's one of the longest running Apple TV Plus shows. 5th season picked up, and honestly, Rafe Spall, I bet he's fucking super stoked about this. Esther Smith, fucking super stoked. I have never heard of a show like this that has been so under the radar that just keeps going. Honestly, I haven't. But it's coming back Apple TV Plus, the longest
I've never
running.
heard of this show.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, me
Ronald.
neither.
That's what I'm saying. I remember when it came out, and I tried to watch Trying, and I was like, okay, it's a family dynamic. We're all, I guess enough people are trying to watch it. It keeps coming back. Maybe that's what it is. But I mean, it's got a great cast. I mean, actually, it's like, British comedy. They're all fantastic, but I just couldn't get into it. It's a family dynamic type deal. But this season, if you have been watching Trying, Season 5 finds Nikki and Jason dealing with the consequences of Princess and Tyler's biological mother, Kat, turning up at their doorstep. There you go, guys. And they're trying to deal with those circumstances. Come on, Jordan. They're trying. And I got to tell you.
I'm trying to give a fuck.
And Seth Rogen is trying to make a deal in the studio, which is getting picked up for another season, guys. He's trying constantly to figure things out. And every episode, he's like trying to make something happen, and then something fucking goes wrong. If you guys have watched the studio yet in Apple TV Plus, his character of Matt Remick is interesting. It's very similar to what the business is like. So it's a very inside look. And I've been telling a lot of my friends, I doubt this will get picked up for a second season just because it is so much inside baseball. But it is cringing because of like, working on set, we see the things you shouldn't do, and he's doing all of them every episode. I love the way they shot this, though. It's like steady cam the whole time. It looks like one shot per episode for most of it. Sometimes it's only per like scene, but it's all like oneers. It's very fantastic. It's very stylistic. The drums are nerve-wracking. And he is like, makes you want to cringe a lot because like, don't fucking do that. And he keeps putting himself in situations that you never should in Hollywood. But it's picked up for a second season. So if you haven't checked it out, I think that Seth Rogen does a great job. Shout out to Seth Rogen and shout out to the whole team. It really is putting an inside look in Hollywood, and it's very fascinating. So I love it. Check it out, guys. But it does make me cringe a lot, guys. But you know what? The studio is probably pissed at Alan Cumming these days because he put out there's a fight between Nightcrawler and Mr. Fantastic in Doomsday. Like, what the fuck, man? Careful what you say. You just came back as Nightcrawler. What are you doing, man? But he came out in an interview recently talking about Doomsday because we know the mutants are coming into Doomsday. And he said, all I know is I'm happy to come back. And then I learned that there's these fight sequences. I'm like, what? Who am I fighting with? And then they say, you're hitting Pedro Pascal against the head or something like that. And then the internet goes nuts. It's about filmmaking and behind the scenes, Doc Savage, about like what it takes to make productions. And I got to tell you, Alan Cumming, he hasn't done a Marvel movie in a long time. And, before it wasn't Under the Mouse. Kevin Feige. And so I don't think he understands like how secretive they are about this. And the internet went rampant. Like, how can he say there's a fight between Mr. Fantastic and Nightcrawler? That sounds great. And it does sound great. Now, I think he just misspoke, and he probably didn't mean to say that, but I think that's happening. So I can't wait to see what happens. There's been clips of like cast chair of like Doctor Doom, and it looks like it's in the X Mansion, people are saying. So maybe Doom goes into the X Mansion. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. So much speculation station about this movie right now. So I just say we wait for the movie. It's way too early. They just started shooting in the UK. And honestly, we got to wait till Fantastic Four comes out. And I got a bone to pick with this because is this the Silver Surfer? Is this the Silver Surfer? Because guys, I love Julia Garner, but if you ever watched the Silver Surfer at all, we know what Silver Surfer looks like. It's a CG mess. We know that. He's silver, he's metallic, he reflects. But what?
He got his powers from Galactus. This is probably on her home planet before she got abducted.
Why do we need to see that, Jordan? Do you think that's what we need to see? I don't know, because she said before, Julia Garner said that you were never going to see her like in she's like, there's no costume, there's no like look for me, it's all CG, and so like I don't even know what I look like as I'm shooting the scenes, but they're doing.
I think she looks damn good.
Oh, she looks good. GR, give her a round of applause too. She looks good. She looks good. She got a good. But you know what? Maybe this is going to make sense. They started May 7th doing some kind of pickup shots for Fantastic Four. It comes out in July. It's not that far away. It's our next romp in the MCU, unless you count, what is that, Jordan? Ironheart? And I don't know if we're actually counting that. Well, we said on Wednesday, I don't know if we're counting Ironheart.
She just came out and said Robert Downey Jr. gave a blessing to her. So the sad thing is, of course he's going to do that because the mouse is writing a check.
Yes, he is. The mouse he's great too. He's got that magical pen, and you don't want to mess with the mouse, Jordan. You just don't want to.
The mouse is like, you're going to endorse this, Robert Downey Jr.
But this is going to piss a lot of fans.
Is RDJ the new Pope? Is that why he's giving blessings?
That's right.
Well, he is American, is he even American? Who knows these days? Most actors are Australian. So I gotta say this, it's very fucking true. It's true.
Canadian.
Or Canadian, or they're British. That's just the way it is. But I love RDJ. So, but this, I know a lot of fans are pissed off. There's a lot of fucking hate online about this. I gotta say, stop the hate. Be careful. Don't be abusive against the industry, and don't be abusive against people. Because look at Michael Pitt. Apparently Michael Pitt was been super abusive, which, you see this face. This face looks like a guy that's going to be pissed off at somebody. That's all I'm saying. I love Michael Pitt. Have you ever watched Boardwalk Empire? I think he was fantastic while he was alive on that show. And then we go into other shows he's done. Of course, he was over there, Mad Men too. And I got to tell you, though, when you look at Michael Pitt, you're like, well, what's going on with him? Well, apparently he has been charged with sexual abuse and assault. man, guys, we keep having more of these cases. I hate to say it, and it keeps happening. This is happening in New York City. On Friday, this went down this last Friday, and there's been a bunch of stuff keep popping up, but 2 counts of first-degree sexual abuse, and also related from stemming against incidents against domestic abuse against a significant other, a lover from the past. And allegedly this went down from April of 2020 through August of 2021. But there's also other charges. Michael Pitt, he was in, you ever see Boardwalk Empire, Doc Savage? You ever watch Mad Men? He's popped up in a bunch of stuff. He's been popping up around things. He's been a big time actor in TV world, but he's saying he's innocent. Now, his actual lawyer came forward to talk about this, Jason Goldman, and said, unfortunately, we live in a world where somebody like Mr. Pitt, right, an accomplished professional who would never so much as contemplate these crimes, can be arrested on the uncorroborated word of an unhinged individual. In reality, this baseless claim is suspiciously raised on 4 or 5 years later after the alleged incident, and at a time when the 2 parties were in completely consensual and voluntary relationships. This case should be dismissed. Now, there's also an abuse case, an assault against and petty larceny from 2022, where he hit a man multiple times after taking his phone. And also later that year, he apparently hospitalized a bunch of people by being emotionally disturbed and throwing things at them from a rooftop of a building. So he sounds a little unhinged. But again, Pep Star, you got something to say about this?
A little, Brian?
He needs a role model. What the let me get Friday. He needs a role
model. That face right there just tells me don't fuck with me.
Exactly.
Yeah. It says don't fuck me, but like beating up your girlfriend and stuff like that. We don't know yet. These are allegations. We'll wait to hear about this. But I gotta say, if you touch a woman, if you beat someone up you love, you're a fucking piece of shit. Now these are allegations, just like the fucking Diddy allegations. But fuck Diddy. But you know what? I gotta tell you, because Diddy's back in the world, of course, right now.
But Diddy did it.
Did he, Pappy? Did he do it, Pappy?
Diddy did it.
These are allegations, but man, the Diddy case has officially started this week. We got an update after the first week. They've been trying to find a jury, guys, and it's been difficult. It's been super difficult. They've got right now 12 individuals and 6 backups, but the prosecution right now is worried because they're worried that some of these people are not actually ready to sit through at least 3 months of this court case. So they're trying to push it as long as they can. They hope Monday right now that this can actually go down and they have a solidified jury, but they're not sure right now. One thing that worries me more than that is this, guys. I don't know if you heard about this, but they've got the prosecution and the feds have all these different witnesses, right? And witness number 3, victim number 3, has disappeared. Apparently the feds been talking to this person for a long time about abuse for like months. And all of a sudden last week, they're gone. Radio silence, the feds can't find them. It makes you wonder. Doc Savage, I love the volunteer too, except I'm probably biased. I'm like, I'd be like putting Peppy on the stand. He'd be like, they did it, and we'd all do that shit. I may be worried about this individual. Hopefully they're okay. I worry about people because a lot of people were afraid of this whole Diddy situation stepping forward. I hope they're okay. At the end of the day, he deserves a fair trial. He does. Yes, he does. But at the end of the day,
no, he doesn't. He's there.
Hey, we live in America, GR. We live in America. He deserves it.
Wait a second.
Yes, Pep Star?
If you look at the tape at the hotel, it tells you enough that this guy did it, and he's a bad guy. He needs to go away.
You're right, Pep Star. I got to tell you one thing. He tried to dismiss that and get that not shown to the jury, but that will be shown to the jury, which is necessary, I think. And Cassie will testify as well. It needs to happen. I honestly, in my opinion, yeah, a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And I think he needs to be taken care of. I think we need to put him on stand and we need to freaking get this settled because apparently he's affected the business in the wrong way for years. Let's take care of this, guys. And we'll be covering this on Kruse Control. Leave women alone and leave Jennifer Aniston alone too. Guys, Jennifer Aniston had a stalker as well, guys. Did you hear about this? And I know Ron will be pissed about this because Ron loves Jennifer Aniston. And honestly, you love Jen, right? And this guy, Jen. Jimmy Wayne Carwell, apparently has been stalking her. Fuck Jimmy. God damn it, Jimmy. But Jimmy's been stalking this Mississippi man. He crashed his car into her house in Bel Air on May 5th, guys. Crashed in there. He's being held on bail for $150K. And on top of that, too, he faces up to 3 years in California State Prison if he's found guilty on these felonies. He's being charged with stalking, with vandalism. And the LA District Attorney said today that they're going after this guy because it's going down since March 1st, 2023 through May 5th, 2025. The cartel, this guy, he's been harassing her. He's been sending her unwanted social media, voicemail posts, and email messages just stalking her. And guys, let's leave her alone. She's a national treasure. But this guy, it sounds like they're going to try to throw the book at him. So we'll have to find out. But I got to tell you, all I want is fucking peace. And if you can't get peace through court, maybe Peacemaker can deal with that shit and take care of it through violence. Because Peacemaker's coming back, guys. John Cena. Give a round of applause. Jordan, round of applause for John Cena. Right?
John Cena's hair transplant.
Back a little bit, though. He missed the back. Sorry, John.
No, he got that fixed.
Did he get it fixed? He got it fixed?
Yeah, he just said he was sick and tired of people making fun of him, so he had a hair transplant back there.
You can't see that bald spot. Fuck yeah, John Cena. But August 21st, Peacemaker Season 2 will drop. We got Frank Grillo coming in here playing Senior Grillo, Rick
Looks
Flag.
as old as Junior.
He really does. I love Frank, but I mean, like, he looks just like Junior. And I got that were they like 5 years apart? Who knows? Yeah. But I got to tell you, 8 episodes in total, Jordan, dropping on Max. I can't wait. Do you want to taste this? Yes, I fucking do. I really want to. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready for this shit. I'm waiting for Peacemaker.
Bone.
I've been waiting for this for a long time, guys. Peacemaker is coming for a season 2, and I'm not ready for season 2 of Mr. Beast's reality show. I don't want it. Why do people want this? Stop giving Mr. Beast money, guys. But Mr. Beast is moving forward for not 1 more season, but it sounds like 2 more seasons. This man doesn't need more money, Ronald. This man doesn't need more money. God, keep giving this guy fucking more money. But I gotta tell you, right now, if you guys haven't checked this out, it's a reality show, Beast Wars, over on Amazon. Now, I gotta tell you, the first season did really great. But a lot of people were suing after the fact, which really upset me. But the MGM, Amazon Studios head, Mike Hopkins, came forward and he said this: we're going to do a couple more seasons of what I think to be very soon for Beast Wars. And they're describing this as a big hit for Amazon. On top of that, they're giving out like 1,000 contestants competing for $5 million cash prize. That's the biggest payout in TV history, and they want to keep it going. So Peacemaker is a part of the DCU, Doc Savage. John Cena plays him. He's a villain turned kind of anti-hero in the Max series. He was in the Suicide Squad. And again, James Gunn, JR's favorite, brought him to life on TV. Or actually, the movies first and then TV.
Oh, Mr. Blank.
Mr. Blank, as JR calls him. He's a big hit. I gotta tell you, a big hit, but not as big hit as Mr. Tom Cruise himself, because Mission Impossible's got a popcorn bucket. Popcorn bucket time. Accept this mission or not, here's the bucket. You get 2 keys. You put them together to open up your popcorn bucket. So if your loved one's trying to sneak their hand in your fucking popcorn bucket, you can lock it down. Lock it down. Sorry, no popcorn for you guys.
I'm sorry, but when they announced the popcorn bucket, I thought you'd be able to wind his legs and he'd just run.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I thought it would self-destruct, Jordan.
Blow up the popcorn? Yeah. That'd be awesome.
And it goes everywhere in the theaters.
I thought he was going to be
jockeys are excited.
Chicken jockey.
I thought he was going to be hanging off the bottom of the bucket.
I can see that too. But May 23rd, guys, Mission Impossible drops. Get your keys together, open up your popcorn bucket, and have a great time, guys.
Might have to get that.
A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. That's a lot of breaking news, guys. I'm sorry, that's a lot of breaking news. I gotta tell you though,
this is where you just dilligaff it all like GR. Dilligaff. Don't give a fuck. Hang on. That's a definite foobar on that one.
GR, punishment, right? GR, so much punishment.
Brian, I'm used to abuse. I was married once.
Very true, very true. And Pep Star gives you abuse all the time too. You know?
No, I don't. I mind my business. He picks on me and ain't having it no more. Dropping deuces and kicking ass.
There we go, Pep Star.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
But just so you guys have a little bit more information before we go into hot takes, let's take a minute and watch some of these trailers in Trailer Watch. Let's do this, guys. So many explosions. Guys, very quickly, I'm going to show you a couple trailers from the breaking news today. Just 2, then we'll go into everything. So let's watch some trailers. Guys, what do you want to watch first? Let me ask you guys. So I got The Conjuring, but I also got Peacemaker. I know what Jordan's going to say, but let's go with Ronald Todd.
Both, dude. I love the Conjuring series.
The Conjuring.
Okay. Dude, I love The Conjuring too. I love that you said that, Jordan. Last Rites. very, very last Conjuring. And here is the trailer, guys. Let's check it out. Come on.
So is the Undertaker going to be in this?
Doffer and D&Day, Jordan. Doffer and D&Day. Maybe. That fucking looks good. I think it looks good. I see Ronald, he looks happy too.
It looks good. That looks fucking good.
Guys, very quickly, we have a drop-in, a new addition here, guys. Welcome back, Mr. Brandon Kahila. What's up, Brandon?
Hey, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hey.
What up, dog?
Good. Better late than never, right?
You made it, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about some trailers right now. We're getting in there, having a good time.
Cool.
Pepstar, you excited that Brandon here's Pepstar?
The great Marlon Brandon. Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Good. Cheers, Pepe. Good to see you.
Good to be seen, brother.
Yeah, man. I got my vodka.
Woo!
I'm ready to go.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody. This is, TGIF.
Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Anything big happening?
A lot of stuff, actually. Yeah. Found out that Ghosts of Red Ridge is free on Roku channel now.
Hell yeah.
Go check it out.
Roku it up, man.
Yeah. And if you have Amazon.
Doc Savage wants to know when Red Ridge 2 is coming out.
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I think I should talk to those people and say, hey, show me the money.
Woo!
Show me the money, right, Pepstar?
Right.
Show me the money,
baby.
Good to have you back, Brandon. Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in tonight.
Yeah. Sorry, it took a little bit, but
you were good.
Here to go, ready to go. I read the topics, so I'm good. I'm well versed on what's going on in the breaking.
You read
news.
all 14? All
did
14?
Did we go?
Fucking 14. Fucking 14. Did you hear that?
I'm sorry, Ronald. I'm sorry.
Did we do Diddy? Did we do Diddy?
Yeah, we did Diddy.
Yes.
We did Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy did it.
Diddy
Did it!
Diddy did it, Pepstar. Peppy already pissed on Diddy earlier, so we dealt with that. You know, yeah, it's good. Pepstar, you're right. Peppy, you love Diddy, don't you?
Don't play with my emotions. You know I don't love that guy. He's a bad guy. He's not nice.
Yeah, I know, Pepstar. Yeah. Guys, we got one more trailer, though. We got to keep this ship moving. So we're going to watch the Peacemaker trailer, too. We got to have all the facts so everybody has all the knowledge for this breaking news, for the hot takes. So here's the trailer for Peacemaker Season 2.
I'm liking this superheroes cuss thing that's going on.
Are we still dealing with the multiverse? Is this how James Gunn's going to combine them all?
Well, there's two Peacemakers.
From a different multiverse.
Maybe. I don't know why there's two Peacemakers, man.
Well, how the fuck else can he explain that the Suicide Squad is in his DC, but it was also in their DC?
Oh no, I'm going cross-eyed.
I think Vigilante had a little piece there. He wasn't in his costume though, Queen. Brian, you should watch the intro credits for the first season. It's so fucking good.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a big dance number.
That looked like one that I could enjoy as a non-superhero guy.
Oh yeah, Ronald. How about you, Ronald? You in that same boat?
It looks good. I think it looks good. Yeah.
The first season, it starts with John Cena waking up in a hospital. He's like butt ass naked, and his ass is hanging out the whole time. Yeah. And they're talking about smoking weed. That's how the season starts. Right. So
I'm down.
Yeah, it's a great show.
I'm there.
There's a lot of John Cena and those tighty whities, whatever you want to call them, guys.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then his pet bird Eagly is by him the whole time. He's a bald eagle who helps him the whole time. Eagly. It's a great show, guys.
James Gunn's going to get all these jobs.
He gets them all. Because GR hates him, and so he's going to keep working because he's going to piss GR off forever.
He's in charge of the DC universe. Of course he's going to put himself to work. And he puts his wife to work.
He's doing it all.
Wife, girlfriend, whatever.
Who is that?
She's at everything
who's that?
Oh. The blonde girl in there? The
blonde in the trailer.
Was that Kelly Cuoco?
No.
Wasn't. Oh.
Jordan, what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. What's her name?
I can't even think of her name because she's only in James Gunn shit.
Oh, Jordan, that's fucked.
But James Gunn says she's the greatest actress in the world.
She's good, GR.
Well, yeah, he fires blanks too. You remember that?
Oh, fuck.
Nepo lady.
We got to keep this. Great breaking news.
There's a great name for it, Brandon. Nepo lady.
Yeah, there's Nepo babies and then there's Nepo ladies.
Let's get this right. It's called a Nepo fuck. Now it's that time for those hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time I put 1 minute on the clock, guys. I give all my guests 1 minute to break down all their hot takes on all latest breaking news. Now, I've been getting shit right tonight, but that's 14 topics. Can they make it through 14 topics in 1 minute?
No way.
I have one thing to say. Let me get this straight. So we get 1 minute if we have 10, and we get 1 minute if we have 14.
Yes, you do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just don't think there's any rules anymore.
No, there clearly aren't.
I throw all the rules out, and then we have a great time together. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, we throw them all the fuck out, right?
Ryan,
Yeah, Pep Star.
the math is not mathing. Ron is right.
Yes, I know.
I mean, GR, how many seconds is that per topic? Do you know?
Please don't ask him. Please don't ask him.
He said 4.2. 4.2. Peppy, do you not believe Thirsty Daddy's math?
No.
There we go. I believe. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, Thirsty Daddy. All right, guys, it's time for those hot takes. Thirsty Daddy, who's going first on the hot takes?
Well, just because he was so enthusiastic about it, I think Jordan.
Oh.
All right. 14. My butthole
14.
puckered a little bit.
And very quickly, like Logan's asking about Batman 2, that's still moving forward as of now, but there's also rumors.
Well, I just heard today there's a new rumor out that Reeves stepped down.
Yeah, we're hearing more of that. He's got some family personal issues, so we'll have to find out,
And if
guys.
that's
We'll
the
keep you
case, that
posted.
movie isn't going to happen.
No,
I guarantee
it's not.
it.
It's fucking dead in the water. Dead to rights. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. And dead or alive, Jordan's doing these fucking hot takes. It's hot takes time, Jordan.
Do this.
All right, man. We got to keep this ship a fucking moving. Let me ask you one thing. What are you most excited about in the breaking news tonight?
I like it all, man. From Mission
Of course you
Impossible to, I don't know. I like
Get
it
your
all.
keys out, man. Make it happen. It's hot take time.
All right.
All right, Jordan. Get serious, sassy, sexy hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes. I did that wrong.
The Conjuring looks really good. Unlike Pam Anderson's new haircut, if anybody's seen it, she must be starring in the new Broadway version of Shrek as Lord Farquaad or something. Snow White, that looks like shit. Never gonna wipe my ass with that one. I'm trying to get through these hot takes. There's 14 fucking topics here. The studio, if I worked with a real studio, they wouldn't have 14 fucking hot takes. Alan Cumming, yeah, he let the cat out of the bag, and the mouse don't play. Silver Surfer, I hope that was just some fucking before CGI shit. I don't care about her story. I don't want to know. Michael Pitt, dirtbag. Jen Aniston, why has everybody got a stalker nowadays? Like Diddy did it. Peacemaker, that's one I'm definitely waiting for. Mr. Beast, don't fucking care. And my mission, and I'm gonna choose to accept it, is get that fucking popcorn bucket in them keys.
Great hot takes, Jordan.
Oh,
he made it. He made it.
He's salty. He's salty tonight.
What about Diddy?
I said that.
Hey, dude.
Turn up the miracle ear,
Give me
GR.
grief.
Oh,
Salty.
Oh,
Turn up the
well,
miracle
yeah,
ear.
that would help, wouldn't it? Yeah.
The miracle ears? Damn, hot takes, Jordan. Great hot takes. You missed him last week, didn't you? You're just fucking hitting GR hard this week.
I did miss GR. I did.
Fucking hitting him hard, guys. Great hot takes. GR. Do you wanna go next after that to fucking go after Jordan, or are you gonna send it to somebody else?
No. I think our wonderful person Ron should go next.
You want to send it to Ron Todd? Ronald Todd.
I thought
Send
GR
it.
was gonna step up for a minute there.
Me too. I felt like he was, Ronald. I thought he was gonna be like, you know
No,
what?
you
I'm
scared
getting
me
in
to
there.
death.
It's the
So,
suit.
hey, Brian, I'm going to give
Yeah.
you a choice here. I'm going to start 5 seconds early, or I'm going to finish 5 seconds late.
He timed himself. He fucking timed
you can,
himself.
you can do 5 seconds late. How about that?
Yeah.
Because I can do the bomb thing. It can wait. It can delay a little bit before it goes to you.
Well,
What?
these options.
You have that power?
I have that
do.
power. I control the
Wait,
bomb.
you have the power to control the bomb, and you've been cutting
Oh
us
my
off
God.
like goddamn
Hey,
players.
Hey,
Whole
Jordan.
thing's a ruse.
Jordan, I'm Superman.
Yeah? Well, I'm James Gunn, and I say cut.
What would you call it?
Ah, fuck. All right. Ronald, Todd. Let's
do
get
it.
these hot takes. Let's make this salmon. Let's get that twinkle in your eye. Let's square root this sumbitch. Let's make these things happen right now. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Let's go. The Conjuring. That trailer looked insane. Foundation. Okay. Pamela Anderson. You know I love her, and I'm so happy for what's going on with her. Snow White. Why would they even release it on streaming? Trying is renewed. That's cool. The studio. I've got to check this thing out because those days can be painful. Alan Cumming. I'll bet it was an accident. He wouldn't do that intentionally. Silver Surfer. That's bullshit. Let's CGI the hell out of that one. Michael Pitt. I'm surprised, but then again. Jennifer Aniston. Leave Jennifer alone. My God, she's Courtney Cox's best friend. Come on. Did it. Peacemaker drops. That one looks great too. That looks excellent. Mr. Beast. All I can say is he has to wake up with that face every morning. And Mission Impossible Popcorn Bucket. That sounds great because Torbit counts every piece of popcorn that I eat when we watch a movie. And it's kind of annoying. Very annoying. And I've got all this time to share. Wow. Did I miss something?
Dude.
Or am I
no.
am I just that tight? Is it just that
Great.
tight?
Takes Ronald.
And he was
Thank you. Thank you.
Great hot takes. See, those were some salty,
you.
spicy, sexy hot takes right there.
Salty.
Great hot takes. Be happy.
Queen, be happy now.
Queen, did you see Snow White? Because I don't think any of us have any kind of
She
urge
did.
to light
Queen saw
or
She was the only one.
necessity. Yeah,
She was the only one.
she was the only one. Even kids
She
won't like
braved it. She braved it so everybody didn't have to.
Thank you,
Thank
Queen.
you.
We
She
need
died on
Thank
her
you,
shield.
Queen. I
for us.
appreciate it.
Queen.
She
I
died on her
expect,
shield.
Queen, I expect a full report, follow up, and video message about how
Thank you.
the rights and wrongs and the whatnots for the Snow White franchise moving
We got to
forward.
get her
Thank
on
you, Queen.
Cruise Talk.
Yeah, on Cruise.
Yeah.
She'll come on with Kicking with Cruise. We'll make it happen.
Kicking with Cruise, that's what it is.
Yeah, we're working on that theme song.
Oh,
Uh,
She saw it twice.
Oh my fuck!
What the-
Okay. All right.
Oh,
okay.
you poor,
Queen,
poor.
you are one brave woman.
Mhm.
Into the Beast rode the 300.
Great hot takes, Ronald. Great hot
Thank you.
takes.
Thank you. Thank you. What is this
hey,
kicking
first-
it with Cruise thing? What's this kicking it with Cruise thing?
This is the beginning of once a week, a one-on-one with Brian. That's it, one-on-one. We're talking about
When did
before,
that
remember?
start? Yeah,
I
but
did.
when did it start?
I did one with Jordan this week, and
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, I thought you meant like
And we did one a few weeks before that.
yeah, we did. Yes, we've done a couple.
Usually,
we've
it's
done two.
usually if there's a movie that comes out, we want to talk about spoilers or.
Yeah, we've done two, Ronald. We've done two.
Nice. I guess I
You-
missed two. I missed two.
Well, you're on the docket. We have to. Like, the idea is for Kicking with Cruise is like I want to take everybody that's been in the show plus new people and have one-on-ones where we just talk. That's it. So people get
That's
to know
great.
everybody
No,
better.
We've talked about it. I just
Ron,
didn't know.
talk about it.
Ron, we missed your expertise on the last one. I said we need Ron because it was Comic Corner the whole time, and I was like,
Oh.
Ron's got some insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do a whole episode, Ronald and I, about cocks.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Come in swinging. Come in swinging.
I'm gonna come in swinging.
swinging.
I'm gonna come in fast, slow, dangling. I'm gonna swing it up and make that shit
Big
happen.
Cox just
Yeah.
swinging.
Who's going next? The hot takes, GR.
Well, I'm going to save the best for last, so I'm going to go next and save Brandon for the last shot.
What a
Brandon's
charmer.
like, I came in way too late in this episode already. Brandon says,
I just love it when it's all dudes.
"It's you know
So
what,
do
you know
I.
why, you know why I love it too."
Well,
because
we
at
can
the end-
lie better that way, Brandon.
Oh, shit.
The toxic masculinity just oozes.
That's what I'm saying, 100%. You know, because when we're all together, guys, you know what it is on Cruise Control. It's just
Right.
All right, enough lollygagging. GR time. It's time for some hot takes. You feeling good? You feeling sophisticated, sassy, sexy? You ready to rub your head, get down to work, and make some fucking hot takes? There we go.
Yes to all or whatever those were.
Fuck yeah. It's hot take time, GR. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
The Conjuring Last Rites looks cool. I want to see it. Looks a little odd, but Foundation trashed the book. Don't want it. Pamela Anderson, that makeup was so thick you could walk across a lake on it. Snow White, hard that shit. Trying, it looks weird and I don't want to watch it. Thank you. Studio renewed. Who gives a fuck? Who's the characters based on? Ellen Cummings. Dirtbag, you don't do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, female servicer, but she's not human. Come on, take that picture down. Michael Pitt, another Hollywood dirtbag. We'll see. Anderson Stocker, just put him in a rubber room and forget about him. Peacemaker, I want to see it. Beef Games, I'll pass. The popcorn bucket sounds good and making me hungry. I want one. Did he? He did it, so what the fuck? Who cares about his trial? Just throw him in jail.
Great hot takes, GR.
That's all 14, Brian.
You got him. You fucking got him.
Mr. Beast.
Well, he
Oh, he said the beast.
No, I said
the beast. I heard the
He's got
beast.
internet issues.
But it was nice that you did it, Ron. I did it to Jordan, so turnabout's fair play.
I heard the beast.
Time.
All I got to say is, if the shit Tom Holland can get away with, that fucking Alan Cumming, nothing's gonna happen to him. He's probably gonna die in the movie anyway.
No, I agree.
Oh, he's gonna die in 5 minutes.
Well,
Let's just be honest about that.
But
Yeah.
that was no accident. I'm sorry.
They can't keep Tom Holland's mouth shut. They can't. They don't even give that kid a script anymore.
Maybe you guys covered this because I came in late, but did you? So was it a thing where people didn't know he was in the movie, or they?
No,
They knew he was in it.
He could have been joking. Nobody knows, but off the cuff of his head, he said he was fighting Pedro Pascal in a scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, is that really a spoiler? They fight in superhero movies. Like, come on.
Well, they seem to think so.
Oh, the mouse don't like you dropping shit. The mouse don't like you dropping
That's
shit.
not good. I'm gonna look you in the fucking ass and take my money fucking try fight for the fucking universe. You know, it's not good.
It got to the point with Tom
Drink,
Holland.
Brian.
It got to the
Brian,
point
that's
with
a
Tom Holland.
2-drink minimum.
During Tony Stark's death scene, Tom Holland said he thought he was filming a wedding and wanted to know why Robert Downey Jr. wasn't there because they told him it was a wedding because he knew he leaked that shit.
Yeah.
That's great.
Small.
That's great.
A spoiler of all spoilers.
And, that's probably true. That's the scary part of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't even mean to. He'll just be in an interview and just blurt shit out he read.
So,
I love it.
At least we knew the X-Men. I saw someone said, what if they gave him a fake script, which could happen too. But they were talking about they were actually talking about the fight sequence he had to work out with the stunt coordinator. That's what it was. Pepstar, let me ask you, man. Peppy, you there? You do hot takes? Pepstar.
Pepstar. Did we lose?
He may be in the yard using the bathroom, Brian.
Cat got your tongue?
I guess I don't know what happened to Pepstar. All right, GR. I guess we gotta go to it's Brandon's turn, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last and least.
I told you I saved the best for last.
Yeah. I was gonna see maybe Pepstar would go next, but he's giving me the
All right.
fucking silent treatment. Okay, Peppy, give me a silent treatment.
Snickety snacks today.
Yeah, you got some. I guess so. He's just looking at me. They're gonna say anything, man. All right, we're gonna go to Brandon. All right, Brandon, let's make this happen, Brandon. I'm excited about this. You popped in. It's hot take time. I know you're gonna kick ass, dominate, and are you gonna show everybody how hot takes are done? What do you think?
I think so. I think I'm gonna bring the heat.
All right, make dreams happen. It's hot take time. All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, The Conjuring looks like a great movie for complete psychopaths. Foundation, I could do without it. The first season was kind of boring, and it was all filmed in front of a blue screen. Pamela Anderson, I'll take a first look. Snow White, yeah, shortest window from theatrical to release ever, I think. New record, maybe. Trying, yeah. Again, yeah. Like what you said about trying to get into it because it's really hard for me. The studio is great. I love it. More of that. More. Alan Cumming, he's spoiled everything, man. I mean, but he's a great guy. We can forgive him. Silver Surfer, I don't care about that at all. Michael Pitt, yeah, man. I'm a Boardwalk Empire fan, but I guess not anymore. Jennifer Aniston, she needed a friend. Peacemaker is terrible. I mean, that looks kind of good. Mr. Beast, he's a bad guy who's like doing a real life Squid Game. Mission Impossible, not as good as the Dune popcorn bucket. And did he do it? He did. But Peppy should be the new juror.
Great hot takes.
Nice job.
Woo, great hot takes.
It was tight, but I got it.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
job.
We're gonna try one more time. Is Peppy? You here, man? Peppy,
Yeah,
were you sleeping, man?
yeah, I'm dozing off. No,
You do hot takes tonight?
not tonight, pal. It's Mother's Day weekend. I'm saving all my energies from all my phone calls and my text messages I gotta send out.
I think you're trying to say you're looking
You
for all those
dog.
the energy for all the mothers out there. Is that what you're saying, Pep Star? You got a lot of mothers to look after this weekend, or what?
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm just a good guy.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Nick Cannon.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hey, just by the way, the Pep Star has no children.
That you
No,
know of.
Yeah.
yeah. I think Peppy's got
Yeah,
a lot of children. I think
Man.
Peppy's got like he's probably got more kids than Elon Musk. Is all I'm saying.
Nobody has more kids than that dirty dog.
He's got enough to start his own cult.
Maybe Nick Cannon. Those two
Yeah, maybe.
dirty dogs.
He
I
did.
never want to be like them.
You gotta take care of those kids, Pep Star. Great hot takes, everybody.
Great job, gentlemen.
I'm finally starting the poll, guys. So the poll has just started right now. Vote. Tell us who you think to win hot takes. And while you're voting, while you're doing that, we might have to do like a quicker version of Quickies tonight because we're kind of going over. But now it's time for a Quickie. Everybody likes a Quickie. It's very true, GR. Now it's time for a Quickie. This is that time to put 10 minutes on the clock, and all of our guests break it down, talk about the breaking news a little bit longer, a little bit more time, because you know what? 1 minute's not enough. I've been told that a million times tonight, so it's time to have a Quickie moment to talk about all the latest breaking news. I'm starting the clock. Should I make it a little bit quicker because we are kind of going late tonight?
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys-
think you should, Brian.
Yeah.
I think I should too. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Should we make it
How about a 5-minute quickie?
a 5-minute quickie? You want to do 5? That's a
Yeah.
fast. We're going to do a 5-minute quickie right now, guys, and it's time to start. It's time for a quickie. All right, very fast. Jordan, Diddy, they did it. You excited about Diddy? You excited this trial's finally beginning, man?
Dude, it's going to be a long fucking trial. And there's not going to be a jury that's unbiased. You goddamn know they're going to try to get a mistrial out of this because everybody on that jury knows Diddy did it.
100%. And what about Peacemaker? Can Peacemaker maybe find a deal for fucking Diddy? Are you excited about the new season?
I am, dude. I love the first season. That shocked me. I didn't know how I was going to take it. I mean, he was a great character in the Suicide Squad, but I thought, can this character hold his own in a TV show?
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised.
Dude, Peacemaker's so fucking good. I love him so much. I think I love Peacemaker more than Ronald Todd likes fucking Pamela Anderson. That's hard to actually do. It's hard. It's hard, Ronald. What do you think about Pam Anderson's new look? Because she doesn't wear makeup normally, but they got her all decked out for Naked Gun. Are you
What a
excited
fucking
about
good
this?
I am. I think it's cool. I wish her the best of everything.
And do you wish Jennifer Aniston the best as well? Because she got a big stalker right now. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, her place is broken into like 6 months ago, and then the stalker now. Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
And that's been years going after her too since 2020. You know,
That's
can you
creepy.
imagine?
And he got
Wait a
into the
minute.
compound.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Friends went 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
She's got enough money for security. How does somebody get over the wall?
She has security.
They
What
broke
does
through the wall,
somebody need to be
Texas.
firing it?
They drove through the wall.
Pepe, he drove through the wall.
They drove through it.
In the words of Chris Jericho, he broke the walls down. That's all I'm saying.
He did.
He broke the fucking walls down.
Oh, there's a religious joke, Brian. That was good.
Yeah, we got to break the
No,
walls
he
down.
didn't mean to be. It's a WWE. It's a wrestling thing.
Wait a
He didn't
minute.
know it about religion.
Yeah.
I was going with religion, because of the Pope.
Yep.
We have an American Pope, the greatest in history. The greatest. The greatest.
I'm confused. The
Yeah.
house
He's American, greatest
is
country in the
usually
world.
Greatest country.
400
He did it.
yards away from
He
the
did it.
goddamn fence.
But he busted through the fucking fence and kept driving, Pep
Sit
Star.
through it.
Oh boy.
Well,
okay.
no
Yeah.
one told you life was going to be this way.
Yeah, but it was. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts.
Jobs
Just
are
like-
broke. You're no joke. Your love
no
life's
joke.
DOA.
You know whose love life is pretty much DOA. I would say is Pitt right now, Michael Pitt. That's fucking nuts. Like Brandon, I said you seem like you liked him. You like Boardwalk Empire, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about this? I mean, again, it's allegations going back a few years. And he hasn't been doing as much recently. Do you think this is going to affect like where his career trajectory could go moving forward, though?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for asking me about the sexual abuse question. Everyone else gets softballs, and they're like, "Oh, so
You
Brandon,
just got that face. You just got that face.
Yeah, Brian,
Okay.
put the picture up again so Brandon can see it. This guy is a dirty birdie. Put it up, Brian.
definitely." I mean, yeah, it seems like the kind of guy who would do something like that. I'm not even
Pep
gonna
Star
like.
wants to see his face here.
No,
Okay, hold on.
I'm usually like Mr. Like, oh, let's go case by case basis.
Look at that face.
But yeah,
He
this
did
thing-
it!
Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
gangster right there. That's a
Exactly.
goddamn mafioso.
He played Quickie. I mean, yeah, we went full.
So I
he went full
want to talk it like this, huh?
gangster. Right? Yeah. No, that guy's bad news.
His bad news bears. Okay,
He looks
Brandon,
like he's
I'll give-
been sucking on lemons all day.
I mean, I
Oh,
feel like
Fucking
Steve
on something.
Buscemi. I'm still gonna watch Boardwalk Empire though, because I like Buscemi and everybody else in it is good.
How about the popcorn bucket then? You want to get that popcorn, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible? Two
No,
keys, unlock
no.
your popcorn?
I'm Team Dune. I'm Team Dune bucket all the way.
Oh, I like Dune. Love Dune.
Yeah, Dune's great, but that popcorn bucket from Dune looks like it's going to suck something else off.
Yeah,
It's
why I
all,
like-
Deadpool Wolverine popcorn bucket.
yeah, there's-
Wolverine's big
they're all
ass mouth
sexual.
open.
it's got to be sexual, right, GR, to make a popcorn bucket good. It's got to be sexual.
Of course. I mean, what else?
And,
That dude
and,
looked like a giant starfish.
and GR, because GR,
Project Starfish.
GR knows us, the old Fantastic Four enough. GR, that Fantastic Four thing, is that really going to be the new Silver Surfer?
Well, you guys, Silver Surfer, the female, is the girlfriend of Silver Surfer, the male. You guys got to read the comic books a little and understand that.
Yeah, it's
And she's
Shia
not
LaBeouf.
human, for Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
exactly.
cartoon in the 90s, they made them look human till they were aliens that looked human till they got turned silver.
Is there really a problem with female?
Well, that's because the artists weren't very good at that time.
Oh, shit, GR. Shit, GR.
I mean, every alien back then in comic books still looked human.
Yeah, they did. They look
As
human.
I said, the cartoonists at the time were not very good. So it's easier to draw a human than make something up.
We got to remember, guys, this isn't the MCU either. This isn't Planet 616. This is something totally, I mean, this
But
planet's getting
you guys
blown up.
aren't enough.
Huh?
Back in the day, back in the early '60s,
Yeah.
DC was the bomb.
The shit.
The MCU didn't exist; it was joke.
No. Marvel was
They got-
bankrupt.
and then over
They were
time they-
going under.
We have a tie, so I'm giving it a
Yeah.
little bit more time for this. Hopefully, one more person votes during this tie. We'll find out who wins hot takes. So I'm gonna have Jordan and GR deck this out for like literally. I'm giving you guys 30 seconds. You guys go head to head. What the fuck, guys? The Fantastic Four.
Well,
I love the Fantastic
Battle
Four.
of Balds.
I love
Bottom
him too,
line-
but GR, we all watched that new trailer. Did you see the? I brought this up with Brian. Did you see the the early 2000s Fantastic Four with Chris Evans?
Yeah,
With
it
the Silver
sucks.
Surfer. Yeah, but didn't the new trailer you just watched almost look shot for shot when Chris Evans was chasing the Silver Surfer? Like they just changed the actors.
Yeah.
One was a female now, and then freaking it's the same fucking movie.
And they made the Silver Surfer something the character wasn't. I mean,
Yeah.
and to put that picture of her as a human being was a joke. What the
Well,
fuck is that?
So you guys, let me get this straight. You guys don't like that it's a woman Silver Surfer? Is
No,
that
I
the-
don't mind it's a woman.
No,
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 It's just
not
the way
at all.
they put her,
The
like-
character. They made
I'll
her
show
a
you.
human being, and she wasn't. She was from a planet 80 million light years from Earth. She
Well,
wasn't
she
human.
still is. I mean, she probably
Yeah.
just looks human. She probably is an alien.
Well,
The fuck you gonna call that?
No,
shit?
they made her a.
yeah, well, she's a definite alien.
there you go.
I'm all
So you
for
can
it.
see
Her
Brandon.
boyfriend
She
wasn't
looks like
human
this,
either.
Brandon. She looks like that, Brandon.
Okay, I'm all for it. I don't
She
know
looks
why
hot.
we don't want more
No.
hot women superheroes.
Hey,
Come on, man.
the actress looks like that, not the
Yeah.
not the alien.
Well, we'll find out very soon, guys. But you gotta
They
tell you,
probably
they're
ran
doing-
out of budget. They look at the CGI, look terrible. They're like,
That's what it is. The budget overruns. Yeah.
Or this could be just what it is. It's like it's behind the scenes. It's not real. It's just her on the scene, and it should be CG later. Or they're gonna do a flashback. Who guys?
I don't
guys, who
trust
knows?
nothing now with AI out there. I don't trust fucking
Me neither.
nothing.
It's not throwing them
Uh,
out.
Yeah, I know, man.
Peppy would still hump her. That's all I'm gonna say.
The bad
That's
guy,
it.
and AI is the bad guy, and
Well, so would I. But what's that got to do with anything?
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
would
guys,
hump anything.
Great quickie, everybody. Great. We do have a winner. Hot takes. Oof. Without further ado, guys,
That was.
I
that
go
was a
with
tough
Jordan.
one.
you have voted, and you've decided,
I'm going with Brandon.
and the results are in.
no way,
I'm going with Brandon.
no way.
Here's our panel, guys. Here's our panel. I'm so excited for you guys to find out who won Hot Takes.
Who? Bob.
Is it Jordan?
Bob did it.
Or maybe it's the thirsty daddy, GR Waters. Could it be Ronald Todd? Or maybe Mr. Brennan Kahila? The results are in, guys.
There was a high cheese factor to that one.
It was like the voice. It was like a voice there, like, from the ground.
It was. It was.
And our winner of Hot Takes is Ronald Todd! One more congratulations!
Out of nowhere.
What the fuck? That's
That's
three.
number
That's
two.
Damn.
Two real ones and one.
Don't worry, be
One half. Ah, thank
One
you.
half.
Thank you.
What happened?
One half.
Congratulations,
I got
Ronald Todd!
Thank you. Thank you. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
How's it feel, Ronald?
Oh, this feels fucking amazing, man.
Language.
Language. Oh no, I was sitting on something. Sorry.
Ron Todd!
I don't
Ron
want to
Todd
know
won.
what.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was a close match. You and Brandon were head to head.
Oh,
And,
Oh wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Actually, I did love Brandon's.
Yeah,
oh, thanks for.
But thank
for-
you guys.
great hot takes. Great hot takes. That's
And,
just- that's real
and
good.
my question for you, Mr. Host, if
Yes.
they were tied, why didn't you have them go head to head?
I waited, and another vote came in, and Ron Todd won. So I let it be.
Woo! Prevailed.
Yep.
Tell us the name of the person who voted for him. I demand to know.
Ron Todd. Ron Todd's sitting there. He's got
don't get that.
He's got his bot computer up. He's like his email. He's like, Ron Todd.
I don't get that. All I get is the votes and the numbers. That's all I get.
Okay.
You just have to go onto YouTube and you can vote.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What have I been doing? I could just vote for myself this whole time.
You could vote for yourself too, but we try to discourage that from our panel.
No, Logan, that's
we
his third full win.
We do discourage that.
We discourage it. Yes, don't vote for yourself on Kruse Control. Great
Just
hot
play with
takes,
yourself.
everybody. That's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, don't play with yourself in public. Please don't do that.
Wait, what?
But
But he
please,
liked it.
please, let's fix this fucking industry. Let's bring work back. Let's change things and make it better. And are we going to save Hollywood right now with these new tariffs? Can we talk about that? All right, I've been reluctant, guys. I've been holding back talking about this, waiting to see what happens. So let's talk about it. We are an entertainment news show. Let's talk about the tariffs. Let's talk about Hollywood. Let's talk about what's happening with Jon Voight, his whole plan to save Hollywood. And I got to tell you, now we had President Trump came forward to talk about the 100% tax or the tariffs on Hollywood if they're not shooting here, right? If we're shooting overseas, 100%. But that changed a little bit when Jon Voight came forward. Now, the idea for this plan is this. Now, they want to start doing federal tax incentives, which I am all about. I've been talking about this for a long time, guys. Federal tax incentives are great. It's a great thing. But right now, if for states right now, if they want to do, if you don't have a tax incentive in your fellow state, they want to give you a 20% federal tax incentive. Now, what's that 20%? That's a bigger number we have to figure out about. But 20%, I think that's going to be 20% back based off how much you're investing in that production. Now, if you have tax incentives already through your state, like California is trying to work out right now, Georgia, if you have those, they're going to give you a 10% federal tax incentive on top of that. They're calling it stacking it, putting on tax. It's stackable, so you're getting an extra 10% from the federal government on top of what the state is giving that. That's always something I love. I think California's been shouting for that for a long time. A lot of people haven't pushed in there. I was hoping Arnold was in charge. We'd get that. He'd push for that. And he tried his best. But you know what? We've been dealing with this for a long fucking time. A long time. And I hope we can actually get tax incentives to save us. But that's where it's at. I'm going to tell you right now, this tariff thing is this. Now, if you shoot out of the country, they're saying this, and it could have been produced in America, they want to put a tariff on your production of 120%. 120% tariff on this if you're shooting out of the country when you could have shot here. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I've been saying this in the show a long time, is we go to the UK a lot. We go to Ireland. That's getting bigger and bigger. We go to Scotland. We've been going to Australia. There's a lot of productions like Megan 2 shot in Australia. New Zealand, we go to all the Avatar movies have gone there. And they do that because those governments give very great tax incentives. We don't do the same here. And so there's like, fuck you guys, we're out. And to me, that's a problem. It's always been a problem. And you know what? I've always said, like, let's like pull the actors to stop production. Let's make this happen. Bring it back home. And maybe this can help. But the problem is all these guidelines are very vague. And what they're saying right now, is, well, they're not talking about what happens with shooting here or what we're doing post-production here and shooting there. What they're talking about, is there a gray area? If the production has to, there's a lot of producers coming forward like, well, we have castles in Ireland. We have castles in the UK. We have big productions like Game of Thrones. You can't shoot that in here. You can't shoot in the States. And so the actual like discrepancy here is, can you shoot it here? And these incentives are saying that they will work hand in hand with the incentives there and here so that we can shoot overseas still. They're not going to over tariff those. That sounds good. But the biggest problem is, will this work? Look at Netflix right now. Netflix, they look at they have not Hunger Games. Look at the Squid Game. Squid Game, they shoot that all overseas and they license that franchise and they bring it here. Are they going to actually attack those? That's not really laid out enough. And so I think right now that could actually hurt those productions like Netflix, because this is attacking everything, guys. These incentives and these taxings are applied to everything. TV, movies, cable, everything. Streaming, it all. It's an attack everything, which we do need to go after them. We have to stop
Netflix
this.
will have nothing, Brian.
Well, what they're trying to say is that this might be a gray area for that, GR, which I hear that more and more, but I think it's gonna kill. I think it's gonna kill fucking Netflix. Ted has not said shit about this. Disney came forward and said they're certainly happy to help in terms of designing something that can actually be great for the industry and make it stronger moving forward, but they didn't actually weigh in on this. A big thing that most producers are saying is this, though. They're saying what the problem is for most tax incentives leaving California is that California's tax incentives, even laid out, Newsom has laid out, is that in order to get them, they have to actually give more jobs for the below-the-line people. Now, if you don't actually give below-the-line production jobs out to the union members, the vendors, and all of that, they're not going to give you tax incentives. Georgia, Canada, UK, they're saying if you come here, we give you these tax incentives, but California's always said, like, it's not just for the upper levels, it's not for the above-the-line people. We need to give more jobs for the below-the-line people, which for me is a big thing. And these tax incentives, what they're going to do is not give it below the line. They actually weigh it out saying, hey, we want to actually worry about the above the line people more. Which, guys, if you know anything about me, I will tell you the reason why I want to run for SAG president is because I worry about the below the line people. A lot of us can't get fucking jobs, and that's what's killing Hollywood. The vendors aren't getting jobs. The crew members aren't getting jobs. Second, third generation. On top of that, too, the mid to low under 5 actors are not getting that. And that's the problem right now. And it's just not addressing that. And that's my big worry. I will say, fuck yeah, put weight on productions to come back to California. Make that happen. But give the jobs back to the people that are the below the line people. The above the line people are always going to make fucking money. They all go. Every time we go out of state because of tax incentives, it's because they know they're making their money and they'll hire local.
Ryan, for those at home that don't know what the line is, can you explain what that is to people?
Brandon, yes.
Oh, do you want me to do? I was going to say, can you go ahead and explain that?
Yeah. So below the line, so look at that. Yeah. Above the line is producers, actors, directors. The DPs can fall into that. The head writers, when it comes to the actual staff below them, any kind of assistants, any kind of crew members, any kind of like grips, electric, day players, they fall into below the line. And when that happens,
what is the line?
The line is, I would say it's probably 6 figures and above. You know what I mean? I mean, if you look at it realistically.
Okay.
In a good way to think of it, I think, is maybe this is not official, but like, in a movie when the credits come on at the beginning, those are the above the line people, and then the people at the end credits are the below the line people.
Yeah,
I like that.
The doubles, any kind of assistance. Then the thing is, like, the biggest thing that has made Hollywood work here before and the years before me, everybody else, is like there's a community of people above and below the line that have all thrived and driven their careers forward. And at one point, it started changing. And only the people above the line, the producers, the directors, the higher ups, they're making that money. And they don't want to pay residuals, Doc Savage. That's the problem. They're trying to take that away. And it's always been about just killing the working class actor, the working class writer, the working class grip elector, just trying to get their fucking foot in the door to make money, to make a career, And that's the thing. Like, that's the one thing that these things don't address. They actually say we should stop that. And a lot of producers have come forward and say, like, as long as we make these tax incentives, like, it doesn't matter. We go there. We're producing it there, so that's all that matters. No, it's about driving jobs. And I get that California might be too high, GR. I get that. Might be having too more high stakes for that. That's what people might say. But for me personally, to make this business thrive, we all have to have a position to grow. Maybe able to start from the bottom and be able to become Tom Cruise, become Spielberg, become for Brandon, who's the biggest writer you're excited about, you want to be like? Could it be like Sorkin? Who you want to be Sorkin, right? But in order to do that, you should have incentives to make a production go that gets you that job, so you can get that job to get to be Sorkin, Right. And that's the one thing this doesn't really help. And that's my one worry about them. I like putting pressure on fucking people to stay here. Trust me, I'm all about that. Bring the jobs back to America. Bring production back to California. But for me personally, we got to get the people that are nobodies to have a chance to become somebodies. That's my perspective. Guys, you hear about this. Let's go to the panel. This is not political for me. This is about fixing fucking Hollywood. I don't care who you voted for president. I don't care who you hate, you love. At the end of the day, let's fucking fix it, and let's fix it together. John Voight, you're 86 years old. You can't fix it. We need somebody younger. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say, GR. So I'm going to go with GR first. GR, I'm sorry. I gave the fucking John Voight thing earlier. You and I had a moment about that. Netflix is worried about this, I would say, right? They're probably worried. Do you think that this is a good step forward, though? They're terrified. Oh, shit, GR. Yeah, I'm giving that a round of applause. That's fucking fun. What do you think, GR? Is this a good step?
I think it is. I mean, it's gonna bring stuff back to the States one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You said it best. We want the job. Yeah, he's old. He's older than me, so he is old. Okay?
Oh, fuck.
I'm only youth deprived. He's fucking
youth
old.
Deprived. Yeah,
he's a scarf. GR, you need a scarf.
No, I don't look good with a scarf. I mean, hey, I am what I am. I'm youth deprived, and I admit it. I don't have a problem with it.
Don't knock it till you try it, GR.
Like it, hey, as long as the lovers like it, who gives a shit?
There you go.
But it's all about the industry right now.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to bring the jobs back to the States. And hopefully it brings them back here to California. We got to get some of these people in Sacramento to get their heads out of their gluteus maximus and realize we need the jobs here if they want Hollywood to survive.
GR, this has been the capital for film forever. You know what I mean? Like, we started here, we grew here, we drove there. There's second, third generations. It's a big deal. We're trying to save this town. And that's why I ask for all the help I can get. I would always ask for that, but I still think at the end of the day, we have to worry about below the line people. We have to. If you don't worry about those, you're not thinking right about the growth and the trajectory to save this business. It starts, guys. People that start at the bottom work their way up. That's where it starts, GR. Don't you agree? We started at 1 subscriber, right? And look, we're at 14,000. Yeah. We didn't, you know what I mean? Wouldn't it be nice to have some help along the way?
Brian, I remember when actually, and I'm not blowing my own horn, I was the first subscriber to Kruse Control when you started back in the day.
Yeah.
I think Queen was number 2.
She was right there behind you, man. Right there.
Yeah.
You two can fight it out later who was 1 and 2. I'm not going to get involved with that shit.
No, hey, and I don't care. The bottom line, I love this show. And I love this business.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely, when it comes to acting, I'm definitely below the line, okay? I make you look like the superstar, Brian.
You're above the line in our hearts, though, GR. Above the line in our hearts.
I'm confused, though, why this...
You lie beautifully, and I love you for it.
Why will this not help below the line people?
Because the one thing they're saying in the contract is, and also producers are coming forward, saying that they just want to put the tax incentives into play without... What they say is, because the biggest thing about most set incentives, like California is a big one, is that in order to get these incentives, you have to have so many jobs that are below the line. You know, we have to hire so many below the lines to actually get it. And most states, when they leave California, they don't put that on there. And so, and the biggest thing for now is they're trying to get rid of all of the restrictions like California has and say like, oh no, it's just if you go there, that's it. We're not going to worry about below the line people. As long as you put so much money into the state that go to above the line, then that's all that matters. And so then they can hire anybody else.
So would it still help below the line people in California?
No.
Not at all, huh?
I mean, no.
No.
California is still trying to initialize theirs, and then Newsom's trying to push that, but they're trying to stop Newsom from doing the whole below the line thing, which they're trying to push over every state. And that's apparently what they want to get rid of. That's what John Voight wants to get rid of, is like the below the line thing. He says that's not right. He said, if you're putting money, and a lot of producers have come forward and say, if you're putting money in the state, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter if we're not hiring below the line.
That's bullshit.
Pepe doesn't like that, you know? That's what we're about.
You're right, Pepe. It is bullshit.
And I'm going to go to Ronald fast because Ronald he's been in the business. His second generation, Ronald?
Second generation.
Yeah. So you've seen growing up in this business, you've probably seen more people in this business in LA that, you know, came from family members growing up in this business. You probably met a lot of below line people in your time too. Do you think they should put that in there? And how do you feel about this whole push to drive jobs back to Hollywood?
Well, I think we need the push because without Hollywood, really, what is Los Angeles known for? It's kind of
nothing.
creepy. It's kind of sad.
Tacos.
And it puts tacos. It puts out so many other people from work. It's crazy the amount of people that rely on actual shooting of film and TV. I'm sort of a 50-50 on this whole below the line thing, which is surprising. If jobs are brought back, it's automatically going to be helping below the line because there's going to be jobs.
Nope.
If that stipulation is getting in the way of things, then we got to look at that.
Yeah, well, it's a good point, Round. But
Brian?
that's what people are saying. Yes, Pep Star?
The question that stipulation gets in the way is because they don't want to pay the below the line people just a little bit more. They want to keep it the same. It's bullshit.
Well, they get raises every year.
$1 or $2. Are you serious? You know how many raises? You know how much the CEOs get?
It's a percentage. It's a percentage.
Okay, but it's not what the CEOs get.
Well,
You're arguing with a dog.
No, it's not.
But that's how business works. The CEOs are always going to have to get the most money
That's
because they're
fine.
taking
You just can't take away from the below the line people. It's fine if the CEOs. Everybody should get a little bit more. Inflation, hello.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But that's not what this is about.
Hey,
But
Pep,
okay.
Peppy,
hey,
if
the
you
problem-
bring in
You can only
jobs
get
back,
one
that's
Chewy
definitely
toy.
what
If you
it's
can
about.
get only one Chewy toy instead of 30, you're going to have to live with that.
So Brian, you know what Disney did because they had so many. They used to have so many productions out in Canada, and
Yeah.
they were enticed. The union enticed them to bring them back, and they did. But they lost. They had a 22% tax break up in Canada, so they
Oh,
came
shit.
back and guess what they did? They took every employee and docked them 22%.
Are you kidding me? What?
That's dirty.
It was the one Disney show I did, and I'm like, this is my rate. It's like 20% less, and the unions went for it.
How? But that's what they do. They just fucking. But the problem
They
is, you
bend
know why they
over.
do that? They bend over backwards, and why? Because a
Yes.
lot of them are producers already. You know,
Yeah, of course,
they're
of
producers, and that's why,
Of
like,
course.
and guys, I love the push, but like, that's why I'm like, fucking John Voight is not the man to be running this shit.
No, he's not. No,
Stallone,
no, no.
not the man to be running this shit.
No,
You-
no,
you
no,
know,
no.
You know, Mel Gibson, fucking
No,
that guy,
no.
not the guy. We need somebody that's younger, that's been in the trenches, dealing with this shit, to fucking figure it out.
Gee,
Brian,
I
on that
wonder
show,
who
do you know what
that
I-
could be.
My problem
Yeah.
is
There we go.
I don't think
Listen.
incentives are great, but
Thank you,
see how
Mr.
tariffs-
President.
You see how tariffs are going right now, and I think we should just incentives are great. The tariffs I think are gonna fucking kill it because I don't.
He
think,
already changed China to now 80%. He dropped it from 145 to 80 this morning.
What's
Oh,
gonna
really?
happen?
I didn't
though-
see that.
So theaters are starting to set their own prices. Productions are setting their own prices. They're just gonna if the tariffs go up, you're just gonna pay more for that movie in the theater. I think like Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday's filming in where is that? Is New Zealand or
UK,
something?
UK right now. They're in the UK.
UK.
They're at the Pinewood Studios right now.
All they're gonna do is oh, you're gonna charge us. We're gonna take it to the Patreon.
Yep.
You're gonna
It's
pay
just
more
gonna
for the
keep
movie.
going. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's the worry about it too, you know? That's the worry about it. And that's why we're like, we got to fucking figure it out. But if you just throw it on there nonchalantly, that's a problem. And I like the idea of like, hey, if you could have shot this, fuck you. But who's it going to come down to? That's the problem. It's like, is Mickey going to throw it at us? He might. That mouse is a fucking
Drink.
vindictive motherfucker sometimes. I love him, but he
Hey,
is,
and
you know?
let's not forget about the incentives China was throwing at Hollywood. They
Oh
filmed
my God.
they filmed one of the big Transformers over there because China was throwing incentives at them.
Yep.
But Brandon, do you think this is good to be putting pressure to come back here though? And as a writer, do you think like again we're talking about above, below the line, all this stuff? This is the biggest. To me, this is the biggest debate in this because when I look at the whole thing, I say, okay, we're gonna put pressure to come home. Cool. We're gonna try to give federal tax incentives. Cool. But like we're gonna try to cut away like it doesn't matter. And I get what Ronald's saying. It's like as long as we bring it back, it's good. I 100% that. But like to like take care of everybody, that's my worry. Do you think that's a bit? Should I be worrying about that, or do you think I'm fucking overreacting?
Didn't
I don't
just
know.
say that?
I think this is I it's good that the conversation is happening because for a while it wasn't.
Yeah, it was not. It fucking
I know.
wasn't.
No.
And I'm like the most like not Trump guy ever, but like I'm glad that like I have to
Communist.
I have to be consistent.
Damn, GR.
And I have to take it. I have to take everything as it comes. I read the thing that they released, the John Voight proposal,
Yeah.
and there's some good stuff in there.
Bullshit.
I think there's some good stuff. I don't know if it's all great. Yeah, like the below the line stuff is bad. I think that from what it said, it was like 75% of the production has to be here in order to qualify, which leads me to believe that it would result in hiring more local American below the line people.
I would hope so. Right?
That's the case, because then you're not going to like outsource that. You're not going to fly a second AC over from London.
No.
But I will say this, though, Brand. The problem is, though, too, it's like America as opposed to California. So it could be Georgia still, and then then it still goes to Georgia, as opposed to helping us is the problem.
I think you're going to see states fighting for these productions with their own incentives, and I don't think it's coming back to Hollywood because there'll be states be like, "Hey, come over here."
I think in a way though that it's like at this point it's better to go back to Georgia, and that's like a step in the right direction than the way now where there's like nobody here in America. Period.
Yeah.
I think
if you only knew the rules down there in Georgia would blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, Peppy worked a job down there, and I was like, "Damn, Peppy, you working for fucking Snickety Snacks?"
Not happening.
I mean, you guys got to remember that our governor here in California and our politicians here have driven business out of California.
Oh, here we go.
They've gone to Georgia.
Here we go.
No, Ron, this isn't a political comment. This is a reality comment.
It's turning political.
All right, one at a time here. One at a time.
It's a step in the right direction, though.
Where have businesses gone from California? Georgia, Texas,
Canada,
Alabama. They've gone everywhere, but they're not staying here because the politicians in this state have taxed them or created bylaws and driven them out. That's reality.
I'm going to tell you, the biggest problem I would say is the restrictions. The restrictions in LA, which they're trying to get through. Look at Film LA. I've done independent shit here, and it's ridiculous how much they ask you for just to fucking film here.
You got to hire a cop. You have to hire a cop for the day just to film anything in LA.
I'm going to tell you, we had like a fucking 15-person crew, low budget, and they're like, "Oh, you got over 10? Oh, that means we got to put flyers out an extra block radius. That's another $400." I'm like, "What the fuck are you?" That same person has to go one block to put flyers out, so you're charging me $400 for a low budget, no budget production? That's a problem. Also, why the fuck we've been talking about tax incentives since October and they haven't fucking passed?
Yeah.
Why?
Agree. I think they have been dragging their feet, and it's I think it's because this state has like a lot of problems that they're dealing with too, with the fires and everything. But can I tell you the one thing I read in there that I didn't like though? There's a few things, but the one that stuck out for me was like stuck out for me, not stuck. That's not a word.
Stuck?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
It's a new word.
The one
I like it. New word. Stuck.
Was the
stuck it up?
Where it's like in order to qualify, it has to be an American. The movie or content has to have passed some kind of American
value, right?
American values.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Which seems
oh
like
my God, it's like China.
Slope. Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
It's very slippery slope, and I do
like
not
the South Park episode.
Right.
If you want to make money, you have to suck on the teeth of America.
And
that's what I'm hearing.
It's called Little House in the Prairie. Little House in the Prairie qualifies.
That's the only.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes.
My question is, what is an American value then?
And that's the question.
Right. Very
true. The Hallmark Channel.
That's where it's very obscure, and that's where it's not defined enough.
Mm-hmm.
If you're putting this out there, be defined. And like
Kirk Cameron and his sister, they consider themselves Hollywood value.
Brian, what about Hollywood is defined? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody's held accountable for anything.
Nothing.
McCarthyism. It reminds me of McCarthyism, like the when they were like, "Are you a communist?" Like all the screenwriters. Communist.
Well, I just think that like it's a good
and
step.
then they went behind the scenes and wrote the stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even look at what writers have gone through already. Look at these negotiations with all these different contracts, the strikes, the WJ strike, the SAG strike. And it's like, we're struggling. We're fucking struggling. And, and I just think that it's a good step, but I think that it needs to be more defined. I think we have to, because like they're trying to say saving Hollywood. That's the biggest thing in this, right? Saving Hollywood. And that's what they say. But if you're going to save Hollywood, fucking save Hollywood. Like, find ways to make it come here to me. Because right now, it seems like as we're saying this, and the restrictions here, it's going to go other places in the country, which is fine. But to me, we still have the backbone of Hollywood. Let's make this stay that way. Fucking I Love Lucy was here. Fucking James Cagney was tap dancing here back in the day. We had actors who lived at Paramount Studios, and they went from production to production to production, and they had a career. And there's none of that anymore. And to save it,
bad. You know it's bad when MasterChef America is shooting in Australia.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Ronald Todd, I see you raising your hand, Ronald.
Hollywood needs a really good PR plan, and it needs a good campaign. And it's like, because it's like Hollywood, when you want it done right the first time, we know how to do all of this. They're figuring it out in other places, but Hollywood has done it always. And you know how I dealt with the 22%? They got 22% less of Ronald Todd.
There you go. There you go.
It eventually happens. You get 20% less work.
Physically, mentally, everything.
Yeah.
I'm not coming in today.
How about politicians in all parties get their head out of their ass and let it come back here?
Yes. I think regardless of what side of the political spectrum you're on, the biggest thing is this is we're trying to fucking save this fucking town. And I know people tell me I say fuck too much. That's fine. But
It'll be like
I'm pissed about it.
It'll be like a coal mining town if Hollywood goes.
Fuck you.
It'll be like a coal mining town.
Someone was like, I love this show, but it's too much effing. And I'm like, I know we F all the time on this show. It's fine. Right, Peppy? We F all the time.
Yeah. We do. Well, what good is saving the town if you're not saving the people in the town?
We have to save them both,
If you save the town, they'll be saved.
No, they won't. You got to take care of the people.
And
we want to do that, Peppy.
I don't want LA to turn into a TikToker-only industry.
Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Film, television.
That's a whole Gen Z things.
I know, but you
here.
go to Hollywood, they've like revitalized Hollywood now, like the actual geographical Hollywood, like Cahuenga, like all those bars opening up and all those like trendy places.
we kind of talked about this on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we, Brian? We talked about it.
We started
Gen
talking
Z's
about it.
attention span. Gen Z's attention span is 60, max 90 seconds.
Jordan, you don't live here.
No, we need to stretch it out a little bit.
We have to stretch those fucking telomeres, GR. Stretch them out.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Jordan, before we move on fast, outside, you're very much engrossed in the world, but do you think we will actually go forward with this?
I want to be optimistic that they can work something out and bring Hollywood back to life, but and what I've seen in the past, it's just going to be circle jerking because this guy don't like that guy, that politician don't like this politician. You got to put this in the bill to get it to pass, and I don't want that in the bill to get it to pass because it has nothing to do with Hollywood. So eventually, you ain't going to get shit done.
Yeah,
I hate to say it.
True.
That's the worry.
I mean,
and even the independent, they're trying to help. They're trying to say like this won't always apply to independent films too. I saw that in there too. But like, what happens? We can only do so much here. There's so many regulations on independent films on Hollywood. There's again, as I said, the biggest thing in LA is like, oh, we passed this less red tape in LA, but is it really going to be less red tape? I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe it. We need somebody to get in here and fuck shit up. That's what we need. And I think this is a start.
The problem is even whether you agree with the politicians in office right now or not, that's not the point. The point is every so many years you get a new cabinet, you get a new regime in there that could just take everything away again or add everything again. So
let's add it. Let's make it. Let's fix
I'm glad the discussion is happening. And I think the five of us can fix it. So.
And Pep Star.
Whoa!
Sorry, six.
Brandon, Brandy, do you not see me? Am I not here? Do you not hear
No,
me?
I don't
Come on.
see you, actually. No,
Show me
okay,
some
yeah.
love, brother. Show me some love, brother.
There he is.
Six
There
of
he
them.
is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pep Star, can we fix it?
5
Pep
and a
Star?
half?
I don't know. And the 5.5, Ron Jean, slow it down, pal. I'll come over there and drop a deuce on you right now.
There you go. Watch out,
Yeah,
GR.
yeah.
He's got a lot of deuces going around today.
He does.
He shits a lot for a small dog. It's all
Well,
I'm saying.
you something.
Well,
Let
we
me
know
tell
one
you
thing
something.
for sure.
Let me tell
He's
you
full of
something,
shit,
especially
Jordan.
you. Yeah, you let the drink the prune juice and let the shit flow.
There we go.
All right.
Guys, we had to
Hollywood.
address it. We had to address it. Hollywood. Okay, I know we're going a little late. It's Friday. We had 14
Really?
We had 14 hot take topics. Ronald doesn't love this. But this next one will be quick. You know, I gotta tell you, John Voight, he's the guy that's in charge of this. He makes bad decisions. He was fucking in Megalopolis. That was a bad choice. That's all I'm saying. And Megalopolis will not
was
come
it?
to streaming. Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? Megalopolis, guys. So Megalopolis dropped.
Hey.
I know. I honestly, the Thirsty Daddy and I had to go see Megalopolis together, so we did. And it's not horrible. It's the weirdest fucking movie I've seen in my whole fucking life.
Right? Yeah.
Weirdest movie. I gotta start this over because that will not work for YouTube. Megalopolis, guys. Too many F-bombs. Megalopolis, the weirdest movie I've seen in my whole life, will not come to streaming because Francis Ford Coppola spent he spent $100 million of his own money. He sold the wineries and all that to make this movie. And then they had distribution companies come forward and say, hey, we'll pay you. And he's like, no, this is a theatrical release. So he denies going to VOD. He denies doing Blu-rays, HD. He denies going to any kind of streaming. He says, no, the only way to see Megalopolis is in theaters. So that's why you haven't seen a release date for it. He says the only way you're going to find this, he's doing a new tour right now. And the new tour will go to multiple cities where you can see it, do Q&A with him. And that's it. He will not let this be released. And I'm very bummed with this for one reason and one reason at all, because I fucking thought that Aubrey Plaza looked hot as shit in this. And I wanted to see her at home in the same way, and she's not. I can't see it. But I'm going to tell you, the acting across the board was weird, interesting, and chaotic altogether. And the movie was a cinematic dream. It was insane when they did the cinematography. I liked it. But we're not going to see it at home video. We're not going to see it because Francis Ford Coppola says no. That's weird. No one ever does that. Usually when a movie bombs this bad, what they say is get to DVD as fast as you can, get to streaming as fast as you can to make some money back. But not Francis Ford Coppola. He says no. And I think that's a bad choice. I think he should release it. It's a horrible choice, Ronald. It's a horrible choice.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's
school? He's very old school.
Does he think that somebody's going to be by saying this, people are going to be like, oh, shit, we got to really see this movie now.
We better go see it. We better hurry.
We better
Oh,
rush to
man.
that nearest theater with Francis Ford Coppola.
Man.
That's what we have to do.
People are just going to be
Never
like,
saw it.
All
fuck
two of
it,
them.
what's on Netflix?
I think everyone who saw that, who wanted to see that movie, already saw that movie.
Exactly. Yeah. All four
That's
of them.
it. Very quickly. Jordan, did you see it? Do you want to see it? And this is a bad choice to go to streaming?
Nope. Dilligaff. Nope. That's a
How about,
Dilligaff.
let me ask you, how is Shia LaBeouf's look right here? Do you love it? Do you hate it?
My
Do you want to see more of it?
God.
I thought he was good in it.
I thought he was fucking
Maybe
great
he
too.
was.
One of the best parts of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Did he knock out a tooth again to go method or do something weird again? Or
I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the weirdest things in the movie was how we're gonna do some spoilers because who cares? Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
nobody
So,
cares.
Adam
Spoiler.
Driver gets shot in the fucking face, and magically they put a bandage around his head, and they use science to rebuild his face. It's weird as shit, Jordan. This is a picture of him rebuilding his face. Does that make you more excited to see it, Jordan?
You know, if half his face got blown off, they couldn't have fixed his ears while they were at it.
Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked,
Well,
Jordan.
no, we don't want his. He looked cute with those fucked up ears.
Thank you, GR. Thank you. So, GR, tell us more about those ears right now, GR. How cute were they? Did you take some Instagram pictures in the
They
theater?
were
And
cute.
did you share it on your social media feed?
I actually like the movie. I mean, the story, for those of you that have never seen it, never will, is Rome in the 22nd century. That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's how it advances,
And
right,
at the
GR?
end of the movie, you see that. At the end of the movie, you see that when they show New York transforming into Rome.
Which is cool, GR. The cinematography and the visuals for that is fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. And I thought the acting in it was actually pretty good. The fact he didn't want to release it is stupid, but that's okay.
dumb.
It's his choice.
It's not a
his
sequel to
100
Metropolis.
million.
Old school ego.
Yeah.
I know why though.
Okay, let's go to Brandon.
Very well said, Ron.
Why, Brandon? Why do you feel like that's the reason behind all this?
I know why. It's because I don't know if you guys saw it at your screening, but like there's that one part that's like very much you have to be in a theater for it, where Adam Driver talks to a real life person that's in the
Yes.
in the
Yes.
theater. Was that at your screening?
Yes,
That
it was.
happened?
But
I
we
went to
didn't
see it
have.
in Chinese.
He did it, but we didn't have a real person in the theater.
Oh, okay. Me and my brother went to the Chinese theater to see it, and there was a legit real person there. And for a sec, like the house lights all come up, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then and Adam Driver is talking to a real person, like it's a Disney ride or something. So weird. But I mean, maybe that's why he wants to do it, because there is that one gimmicky part that
Sounds like he's trying really hard.
is better
Yeah.
for theaters. My favorite part is when Adam Driver's like, "Go back to the club."
his like whole drug trip was fun for me too. It was like fucking ridiculous. He's like, it's all weird
Yeah.
colors, and the cinematography was fun for that. I also loved like him describing what he was going to do with it, and he had Aubrey Plaza. It wasn't Aubrey Plaza, it was the other girl, and they were like going through the whole world, and they're showcasing it, and it's like popping up and showcasing around them. It was really cool. I thought the visuals were amazing.
It
And I
was
think
like it was like the. Sorry to cut you off. I was going to
No,
say
go
it was like the most expensive indie movie there's ever been.
Yes, it was, and people
Oh,
hated on the
well
acting.
said.
People hated on the acting, which I think is bullshit. I think when you get into that universe, you realize what it is, and you take it for what it is, and you engross yourself in it. I think it wasn't a horrible movie. Again, the weirdest fucking movie I've seen in my whole life. I told GR when we left the theater, I'm like, that was the weirdest fucking movie, but I still enjoyed it. And Aubrey Plaza, again, if you're an Aubrey Plaza fan, you think she's hot, you're gonna really think she's hot in this movie. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting it out there.
And if you're going to go see it, have a couple of smokes before you go see it.
Yeah,
And
this
not
is definitely a
cigarettes.
few drinks, a few smokes. You do that, you fucking get in there. That's
What are you
what
smoking,
do.
hookah? What are you
I don't
talking
think-
about?
Hookah.
Brian,
what you smoke,
I don't
man.
think the drinks. I don't think the drinks would do it, Brian. I think you definitely got
I
to
definitely. This is definitely a
smoke a
two
little
edible
bit
movie.
of wacky tobacco.
This is a two edible movie. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, the good stuff.
At least two, maybe three.
Yeah, maybe three. Maybe three.
Been a
Two or
long-
three puffs or two or three joints.
2 or 3 joints.
Well, the question is he going to release
At
like,
least
longer
three
version?
joints.
No, he's not releasing it at all.
Well, like, isn't it the? I mean, is this re-release? Because it's like a tour, right? He's doing he's re-releasing
Theaters.
it in theaters only. But
Yeah.
I heard that there was an even longer version that he cut down.
Oh, I'm sure
yeah, I
there
heard-
is. I'm sure there
Oh.
is.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
it'll
probably
be that
releasing that.
Yeah, Brian. From what I read, he has a 4-hour version.
Not
my
surprised. Not
So
surprised.
maybe an intermission movie like Brutalist.
Oh my god.
So it's
Oh my
like the
God.
Lord of the Rings.
Back
where
like
you
the
just
old
walk.
days.
Yeah, I like a good intermission. As a theater nerd.
Nothing about this says Gen Z, which is where the money is. Or what's going to be.
That's true.
Absolutely right.
No, this is
So
why it ain't
true,
making
Ron,
money.
so true.
It ain't quick 30-second clips.
Right.
So Ronald, you're not. This is not in your bucket list to go check out.
You know, it's. I mean, that story that the way that GR described it, that sounded very interesting, and how you got all excited about New York at the end. I mean, that sounds cool, but no, I'm not gonna. Nah.
Are you surprised that a director like Francis Ford Coppola would try to like hold this back from the general public like this way?
Not surprised at all. It's ego. It's old school Hollywood ego that's not relevant.
Yeah.
The times have changed.
I gotta tell you, I wish you would have seen it, Ronald. I wish we would have taken you
Oh.
with us because you
It would be nice to be invited somewhere.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit.
I'm sorry, Ron.
Nira,
I'll
Nira
come
had
over
never
and
heard of
stroke
this.
your ego, Ron.
Let's me really get into the world. Nira, I'm gonna tell you, it's its own world. It's a whole engrossed world. The cast is fantastic, Ronald. Too. We got Giancarlo Esposito in here. We got John Voight. We got Adam Driver. We got Aubrey Plaza. We got Shia LaBeouf. There's like so many people in this movie, and it just stacks and stacks and stacks. Got a massive cast, and they had no idea what was happening too. And I think that's also fantastic. They're all like, we just took it for what it was. They throw the script out sometimes. Like, I think that's actually kind of exciting for an actor sometimes. And would you turn down if Francis Ford Coppola gave this weird, outlandish idea for a movie? Would you say no?
No, I mean, no. I would not say no.
You'd be like, let's go
Depends
for
how
it.
much he's paying.
Jordan would do it.
Still,
Nope. If he's asking me, that means I'm important, and it depends on how much he's fucking paying.
Oh shit, Jordan.
Wow.
Well, out of 3 of us, out of 6 have seen this, and I gotta tell you, it's worth seeing. It's worth seeing.
All right.
Weird as
On a big screen, I would add. I think it is worth seeing on a big screen, just because it's so weird.
I don't think it.
I'll wait until
I don't
they
think it would
stream
work on a small.
They're not
screen.
going to stream it. They're not going to stream it, Ronald Todd.
I'm
gotta
joking.
come
I'm
sometime.
joking. I'm joking.
It's got to come sometime. There's no way this is never going to hit fucking streaming. No way.
You can find it on torrents.
Well,
or
maybe after he dies, it'll hit streaming, but not before.
Yeah, it just bums me out because I wish that more people would see this movie, and I think that would actually revitalize it and give him more like of a, hey, you did something interesting, different, and exciting. Like, give him a fucking like a little praise for it, because a lot of people said F it. They said F it.
I want other directors to do this. I want to see like the grand vision of Spielberg or any of those guys. Just like, hey, I'm going to put my own money into something for once.
Yeah. Queen, did you see this movie? I just want to know. It's not going to move anybody's career. It's not going to. I just think it's a good thing to talk about because it's a weird thing to not bring it to theaters or not bring it home.
Yeah,
from theaters to home. Do not do a release because at the end of the day, we usually rush it home to make our money back. That's what happens.
Yeah. I'll say this.
You know?
I'm definitely not going to see it again. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm not going to go again, Francis.
Even the 4K fucking 4.5 hour version with extra crowd interaction.
If they do it that way, then maybe if there's an intermission, because I can only
and Jordan,
hold it
and
so
Jordan,
long.
will you watch
get
it?
more? You have to get more popcorn, Brandon.
Yeah.
They add Iron Man in. Jordan, will you watch it?
No. Fuck no. This has no appeal to me at all. So Francis Ford Coppola can live in his castle, keep his goddamn money, because I'm not giving him any of my money.
Yeah. Well, that's it,
Well,
guys.
you don't have to worry about him and his money because he doesn't have any left.
Right?
Right.
Oh, well, I got to tell you right now, it's not coming out. You're never going to see us go to theaters, but I think that will change. We'll find out when it does. We'll keep you posted, but Megalopolis is worth a view. If you ask me, it's worth a
Logan
view.
5 would rather see The Godfather 4. I don't know about that because we probably have to partake in his daughter's terrible acting again.
Oh, fuck.
I hope not.
Peppy, one more time. How many paws up, Pep Star?
None.
None paws up, guys. Anyways, everybody,
Megalopolis is also
thank you
the
for being
name
here
of a
on
porn.
Kruse Control. We appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I know we're way over. It was a crazy show. We appreciate you as always. Happy fucking Friday. Happy Friday. There's so much news. I'm sorry about all the breaking news that delayed us too, but thank you for being here. I always appreciate the Thirsty Daddy himself. Thank you, GR, for being here as always. Hope you had a great time. GR Waters. Thank you, GR.
You're welcome, Brian. It was a great time.
Appreciate you, GR. GRless. Making shit happen.
Go.
Also, thank you for being here as always. Our fellow executive producer himself, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward at 3Gs. Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, guys. That was a good show. It was a lot of fun.
Appreciate you, Ronald.
Thank you.
Everybody
Appreciate
check
you.
out 3Gs.
Yes.
3Gs.
3Gs.
And thank you, Mr. Beam Me Up, Jordan Sell. Thank you for being here, Jordan.
Thanks for having me. Good discussion. Discussion that needed to be had.
A lot of discussions, man. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great weekend, Jordan. Thank you as always for being here, man.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
I bet you more people have watched Kruse Control over the years than seen that fucking movie.
Probably.
Probably. We've got over 1 million
Probably.
views, so probably. It's crazy. It's that fucking crazy to think about. That's probably true.
I love that.
That's actually not even a fucking joke. That's probably true. Oh my god. Yeah, his daughter is a director. Good for her. Fucking making shit happen.
She had to
You know-
become something after her terrible acting debut.
Oh,
Lost in
fuck.
translation, man. That's
Fuck.
great.
Yep. You know who I love though too? Mr. Brendan Kahila. Thank you, Brandon, for being here.
Oh, thank you.
See you, Doc
Yeah.
Savage.
I think we solved Hollywood.
I think we did.
I think we figured it out. I think we're good.
Thanks, Logan. You know we fix it.
Oh,
Oh,
Cruise
we're
control.
good on this show.
I need a
Cruise
hero.
Control.
Make sure you
Cruise
check out
control.
Ghosts of Red Ridge on Roku channel or Amazon Prime. If you have Prime subscription, it's free now. So
Well, you beat me too.
Will
That's
do.
what I'm gonna say, guys. Don't forget the Ghosts of Red Ridge, you guys. You gotta check it out very soon because Brandon Kahila, fantastic, amazing, outstanding, extraordinary writer himself, bringing about the best Western you can find on any VOD, video on demand, box office smash. Guys, check out Ghosts
right.
of Red Ridge.
basically like Megalopolis.
Nice.
Same deal.
Same deal. And Brandon, what happens if people watch?
Oh, they'll be at the edge of their seat and then fall off of it because it's so good.
That's happened
There
to
we
me.
go. There we go.
Ooh, seatbelts.
Yeah.
They want the
Safety first.
sequel.
Strap in.
They want the sequel.
I know. That's what's gonna happen. You demand
Make it
it.
happen.
Demand it from your local VOD platform.
Yeah. Ronald, get on that, man. Make it happen.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Come on, Ron.
All right. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, thank you guys for being here as always. Appreciate you. Queen saw Ghosts of Red Ridge.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
nice.
Queen.
Thank you, Queen.
Oh wow.
Hell fucking
Gotta
yeah.
love her.
I'm honored.
Gotta love
I'm
Queen.
honored.
Gotta love Queen. She's
Yeah.
like the best.
Wow, that's cool.
We love Queen.
That's
and
cool.
we love you guys all. Thank you day in and day out supporting Kruse Control. GR, what's our number to right now? Did we go up at all during the show? I can't. I didn't
Went
fucking
down.
hold it.
14,783.
Okay, we're
We
up a
did
little
go
bit. We're up a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna try to hit that 15K by the end of the weekend. I think it can happen, guys. But you gotta keep spreading that love. You gotta keep spreading it, guys. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandma. Oh, Peppy, thank you for being here.
Give a shout out to the Pep Star.
There you go.
Sorry, Pep
Yeah.
Star. I'm
Whoa.
an asshole. Peppy!
The dogs out. Who let the dogs out?
We love you, Peppy.
Peppy, thank you for being here, man. Hope you had a great night, Pep Star.
I did. Thank you, gentlemen, and a happy Mother's Day to all the super moms out there.
Peppy, what do you gotta tell people that ever give you any shit when you're walking around the park?
Slow your roll, pal. Slow your roll.
There we go, Pep Star. And what do you gotta tell people to get their mother on Mother's Day?
Flowers. I love the gardenias. The gardenias, oh boy, the gardenias make the place smell lovely.
It smells so good.
There we go. We fucking love that, Peppy. Thank you as always, man, for being here. We
Thank you
love
for
you,
having
Pep Star. Appreciate you. Queen loves you. We love you. Appreciate you, Queen. We love you. And sorry, Pep Star. I almost forgot you, man. I'm sorry about that. We love you,
Okay,
man.
it's okay. It's okay. I know you love me. I know you got love for me. Sometimes, it slips the tongue, but I'm here and I ain't going nowhere.
Fuck no, he's not.
Good.
Fuck no. We love Pep Star, guys. And we love you guys. So please keep those numbers going up. You gotta watch out for those fucking Martian aliens that live in GR's asshole. They're fucking crazy.
Whoa!
Excuse me?
Whoa, what?
I know.
What did I
You gotta
miss?
tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great.
That explains things I didn't know.
fight those some bitches off because they're fucking dominating the ethoverse. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta lay it smack down on planet Earth and they take care of the fucking chinchillas because they're assholes. They have parties with skunks and beavers and bears. Oh my. And they don't fucking subscribe to Kruse Control. And the postal service tells me all the fucking time. They give me fucking letters in the fucking mailbox. I gotta control this shit. And I can't control this shit because they're all fucking over the universe and they live in GR's asshole, so I can't control them. And I tell them to stop. And I told GR to stop them, but GR fucking just squeezes and they fucking disappear for 5 minutes. And that's fucking crazy. But you know what, you Rockefeller squirrels? They nibble your fucking penis like the fucking chickens. And they should fucking subscribe. They should fucking subscribe. And they
I'll have what he
Oh, we
wants.
got a whole ecosystem in there.
they don't. They don't. And that's why we're not at 1 million
It
yet.
hurts.
So please, guys, please, if you see a squirrel, a chinchilla, a skunk,
back in
a
GR's
beaver,
butt.
or a raccoon, tell them, please, leave GR's anus alone
Get out of my asshole.
and subscribe
Wow.
to Kruse Control. Anyways, everybody, until next time, we love you, we appreciate you, have a great weekend. Until then, oh, we're off Monday. Sorry, I have to work a fucking split my last day. We're back on Wednesday. Appreciate you guys. We love you. Might do a Kicking with Kruse on Tuesday with Ronald Tata. We'll find out. Until next time, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.